Hello, welcome to Panics at the Podcast. Welcome back to this week. Hope you've been enjoying these. We feel like it's going great. Yeah, we are doing well. How was your week, Father?
Not raining, not too cold.
It's raining here. It's not cold at all. Actually, I was a little chilly, but that's nothing compared to what the fucking Midwest is going through. Those motherfuckers are.
That's their fault.
At least they were getting fucked.
They chose to live there, and we're gonna try something new.
We are
today.
We got something planned.
I hope it works out, because if it don't, then we got to scratch this whole fucking thing, and everybody gonna be like, "Well, I guess we scratch the whole thing. They won't be like nothing. But if we cut it, they're like, what's new? Nothing.
We're doing something that's never been done before on YouTube.
Never, ever.
Not it's a crazy. Single.
It's wild.
Single fucking thing. Not a single person.
Originality.
This is what you guys are here for.
So, pioneers.
Again, no one else has a podcast with a family member. No one else does a podcast virtual like this. No one else has a father, has a son.
Nobody cries
the entire time. No one does what we do, and I think that's what really really separates us from the entire other creator world. So we're glad you guys are here. You're witnessing us take our, we are like Armstrong. Neil, or what was his name? First man on the moon? I should know this.
I was going to say we're like Mr. Beast, but good at what we do.
Yeah, Mr. Beast sucks. He's horrible. Please come on our show. That'd be fucking sick. He's way too cool for us.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah, glad you guys are back at another episode. Jesse, welcome back.
About goddamn time.
Brett, always glad to have you in the comments. Welcome back, but you've been here. So, you have something you wanted to talk about.
A new movie coming out.
Yes. Ooh, actually, not a new movie.
A new remake coming out.
Yeah, which is kind of horrible.
I'm not sure, man. It's what makes it so bad is it was such a good show. It was such an important time in my life. Okay. RoadHouse remake.
If you haven't seen RoadHouse, you should watch it. Patrick Swayze, Sam Elliott, amazing. Sam Elliott's got some beautiful, beautiful, luscious hair, and Patrick Swayze is Patrick Swayze. Yeah,
just ties that shit up like it wasn't nothing. All right, so Jake Gyllenhaal is Dalton.
Now has to carry that
mantle. Man, I don't know. Okay. Good on Jake. Good on him. He's coming up. I like a lot of his shit, but I'll never name his name. But what I saw, he did the character well. Their backgrounds are different, which that kind of bothers me. But then, it's different times. When did the other RoadHouse come out? That was
89.
I was going to say late 80s. So,
I just think, and this is my personal opinion, Jake Gyllenhaal is a great actor. Great actor. A lot of good movies. I don't think he's a good throne carry for Patrick Swayze.
But is anybody?
Someone I just talked to recently said, dude, I cannot be blanking when I'm in the middle of a story. He's been doing, Ryan Gosling. And he said that as a joke. I liked it. But Ryan Gosling's been in so much recently. But I think him and the Gray Man, that was great.
It was, and I guess he holds more of that sex symbol status than Jake does.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
maybe I just
he
don't
could be
care
cool.
for him. Just don't care for him.
I think he is great.
So I'm not mad about Jake playing it. He looks good, and I don't mean the man crush kind of good. I mean even though he does, goddamn he cut, but he looks good playing that role. The fighting scenes and everything else, his acting, it fits. Another problem that I didn't see in the trailer was nobody said, "I thought you would be bigger." I didn't catch that. Everybody who met the real Dalton said, "I thought you'd be bigger."
Yeah.
I didn't see a Sam Elliott
Yeah,
portrayal.
I didn't either. I'm gonna look it up because I
I
need
mean,
to see.
I guess it's
You can't have
possible.
RoadHouse without.
You got to.
And it comes out this year. Yeah, I don't think there is one. What was his name? Fuck. What was Sam Elliott's name?
Fuck. I don't know. I don't remember.
Wade Garrett.
Wade Garrett.
There's no Wade
He
Garrett
just
in this one.
looks like a Wade Garrett.
He does.
Well, but that's another shoes that you can't fill. I mean, who are you going to put there? Kevin Costner?
Sam Elliott. Put him fucking right back in it.
I don't think he can grow his hair like he did back then, but Conor McGregor playing the role of that good-looking dude with the pull stick.
I think that's a great cast.
I do too. And of course, being who he is, he's going to play a larger role than what his counterpart did. But when he yelled Dalton's name, calling him out, that took me the fuck back. That was perfect, man.
And he's almost like, I would say he's kind of like that in real life.
Obnoxious as fuck. Yeah.
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 So I think him playing that's got to be easy. And his fighting, he could probably do all of that.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. I like it. But I worry, all these people who haven't seen the original
watch it last.
Are going to see this and be like, oh my God, this movie's so great. Bitch, you need to go watch Sam Elliott say, man, that hurts, doesn't it?
Did they show what happens to Jake when he sees red? Because you remember, no, I just had a brain fart on the original Dalton. Yeah, Swayze. Remember what he did?
No.
He ripped her throat out.
Oh. Yeah, because he went to jail, didn't he?
I don't think he went to jail. He just left. He left, and that's why he bounced from basically RoadHouse to RoadHouse. That's how he got his reputation, and Sam Elliott too. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I watched the trailer, but I was just upset because I didn't know why they had to remake it.
Right, and so I think that that's something that you and I gotta consider. It's like them remaking Lost Boys. My favorite's a classic to me. It's remaking that shit. Leave it alone. Leave the greats alone. They're gonna put.
It's just hard. Well, I mean, in 21, 24, they're gonna remake fucking Avengers probably. Which one, I can't see how you could ever fucking do that. The casting is so good for Avengers. How in 100 years are you going to remake that?
Yeah.
So
you're gonna have to wait long enough for everybody to forget who these guys are.
Right. And that's going to be very hard because Avengers is like a lot of people's number one movie series, and all their favorite actors are there. I mean, it's all superheroes.
So the other problem I have is you can never see Jake stand up and say nobody puts baby in the corner.
If they redo Dirty Dancing, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
Right? Use the same actor to play him every time.
Jake, you did great in RoadHouse. Now let's redo all of Patrick Swayze's movies.
I think that's more Gosling's
Oh yeah,
role. He would be Dirty Dancing. Jake is better for RoadHouse.
and I still think Ryan Gosling could do RoadHouse better.
I don't think better because Old Boy was popular too. If they'd have done somebody stupid like Chris Pratt,
that it would never go.
Just because they're famous, so that's why I'm glad that Jake Gyllenhaal is famous, but he's not at the top of anybody's list. Everybody likes him, but he's not the first name that anybody calls out. So that's why I think he's a good pick.
Like if they did Chris Hemsworth, no, Big could probably pull it off.
Well, and that's the problem.
But it wouldn't be right.
Is he wasn't supposed to be big. When he has clothes on, he looks like a normal dude. Mm. It's not until he rips his shirt off to where you're like, God damn, that body came out of nowhere. Patrick Swayze did that shit, man.
It works for Jake. You can kind of tell that you can't tell, kind of.
And with his past, he's never going to roll out that Mercedes that was in the barn, covered up, that he had hidden, and he never drove it to work because he'd always walk out to his car and find poles and shit through his windows and tires flat.
I didn't see what car Jake was driving.
Some beat up piece of shit, because the chick said, and I ain't even mad about that. I kind of wish she was somebody known, and I wish the bad guy was somebody known, but I don't know who. But the owner of the RoadHouse, she said, by the looks of your car, you could use the money. And he said, but I like my car. I don't know, man. I saw this last week, about last week-ish. And I just keep going back and forth. I think Jake and Connor are the two that's going to make it or break it.
I think
Jake's got all the pressure really well.
And I feel like Jake is very, he seems like the person who knows about that pressure and knows that he has to deliver. And I might be one of the only fucking 23-year-olds who know about this movie. So it doesn't matter about your generation. It's your generation that is looking at this man. Don't fuck this up.
Well, it's just like music. I made sure that y'all heard all the greats. Well, I made sure y'all watched all the great movies. Even the ones that I liked that weren't so great, but they were really stupid, so I had to share.
So there's there's a few Django's. You think if they remade Django Unchained, you think it would be in 50 years? Do you think that's going to hit?
First of all, what do you mean there's a lot of Django's?
A lot of movies named Django. So I had to say Unchained. You get that one with the lizard named Django.
No. And say you had that one with the white dude that was Django. And that didn't go over well with a lot of folk, man. Black or white. It was just weird. It was weird. But, yeah. So the problem isn't Django. It's all the Old Boy's movies. The director. Yeah. You ain't going to be able to remake those, man. You can't. No, if you do, you're going to either you're not going to be as spicy as his is, or it's just going to be fucking too gnarly to watch.
You're going to try to go to the weirdness that he is.
You can't match that shock factor again.
That Once Upon a Time in Hollywood movie, did you ever watch it?
I know I did, but it's been a minute.
So Tarantino's very, I guess, my generation knows him for loving feet,
I
and
did not know that.
in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he has Margot Robbie just take her shoes off in the movie theater and put them up, and I swear to God, 90% of the frame is her toes, and then her face is in the background watching the movie. So I think a lot of directors who try to take from Tarantino and put it in or remake Tarantino movies, they're gonna try to go that weird factor to give it that feel. It's not gonna work.
No, like I said, they're never going to be able to match it. But what they're going to do is they're going to try to get so fucking outlandish. They're going to try to top it, and it ain't going to be worth the fuck.
And you got to be able to top Leo cutting his hand in the scene.
Mm-hmm.
You have to match Leo acting, Jamie Foxx acting. Don't know the other fucking guy's name. Sorry. It's just that's
shit. I was just reading something about him.
But that's a tough one to remake. But you know, all these movies are gonna get remade. All these big ones. I don't know if Django's big.
It's a cult classic, and a lot of people don't fuck with cult classics because they're gonna catch too much shit. You know, I mean, fuck.
Pulp Fiction should not be remade.
No, none of Tarantino's. Reservoir Dogs, no.
What was that? The Seven, Ungrateful Seven? Was that what it is? When they're in the bar?
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight. Ungrateful Seven.
Ungrateful Seven. Stupid Six. Fumbleson 5. Fumbleson.
Nice. No,
so the other thing that I came across,
mm-hmm.
I just saw the preview for next season's The Rookie.
Oh, don't do that to me. When is it coming out?
February 20th.
No way.
Way.
And I can't watch it until all the episodes are out.
Correct.
I'm fucking be so mad. I'm going to watch it anyways.
What's it on?
Hulu.
It's on Hulu?
They might release all at once.
I think Hulu, well, it depends on if they actually have the rights to it. I think I saw Prime come up, which if it's Prime, we're fucked.
Yeah, because they
Prime's dumbass does once.
No one wants to wait for that shit anymore. So don't make us.
We just don't have the attention span to remember what happened last week. No. I can't remember what happened this fucking morning.
And I don't want to watch recaps.
Oh. So
because
dumb.
As soon as I forget until you show me the recap. I'm like, I know what fucking happened. And then it starts and I'm like, wait, when did they get to the bar?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Fucking kneecap. Just can't get a break.
Ooh.
There we go. I had news. There was news about something that I don't remember.
Well, then no news is good news.
I think my camera is slow.
You think your camera is slow?
I think it's like milliseconds. Maybe not.
I mean, your voice matches.
Okay, you want to try this revolutionary thing?
Let's do it.
All right. So I just have to choose one, bro, and it's tough to choose. But she's just the sweetest.
I'm curious if I've seen her before. I probably got all her shit.
I'm trying to think of what just sounds the worst.
Make sure it's something that we know.
Oh. I got it.
I like the sound of that.
So we're not again. Okay. If we want to make this a video, I kind of want to start it off. So, hello. We are not here to make fun. We're just here to watch. We're not going to make fun of her, obviously. We're just going to make fun of what's going on in the cooking.
I can make no promises.
Okay.
I make no promises.
Okay.
If she does some
Well, if dumb shit happens, we're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
absolutely. I
But
won't call. Why would I do a disservice to her by not calling her out? I call you out when you do stupid shit.
That's true. So we're just, we're keeping it. We're not gonna lie to you.
I'm trying to educate you. Nah, motherfucker, don't do it that way. This is educational purposes.
All right.
We're pioneers.
So today we got
trying to educate you.
Kay's cooking. She's making jambalaya. Something my father knows a lot about. Oh yeah, the Iron Maiden sure goes hard.
Digging the Iron Maiden.
We love it. Okay. Let's start. Okay.
Hi people, and I'm back cooking again. And today I'm going to be doing the long-awaited job.
Is she in a public bathroom, like at the school?
Right. So now, I'm going to put a tablespoon.
Did she just throw paper on the fucking stove?
I looked at your face, and all I saw was you trying to process what the fuck we were looking at. Just
sorry,
there's a lot going on.
Hey, there is.
Okay, we got 3 bags of rice, a scale, some things in a bowl. Looks like she got her mise en place.
She's got her mise en place. Okay.
But also,
okay,
looks
that's
like a bottom of
French
a crock
for
pot.
shit in place. Get all your shit together
Looks
before
like
you
she has
start cooking.
a crock pot or something.
As it said, seeing that I haven't got a proper tablespoon, I've been using dessert spoons.
Is that English?
No, I didn't buy. I was given.
Tablespoon of oil.
It's kind of a Dutch oven.
There's a tablespoon in that.
Just an oblong one.
We got to move that
oil,
paper.
What I'm going to do is, it's set
Thank you.
to warm it up. So I'm going to put it in the oven for about a minute or so. Heat in the oven. Heat the oil in the oven. Oh, and add the pepper.
Oh, yeah. Pepper.
Pepper.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Okay. The only thing that's made it.
Wait a minute.
Made it is the pepper. The pepper. She's putting it in the oven.
We have to find out.
The ball pepper.
The ball pepper.
Seasoning.
And
That's the seasoning. Can you get me salt and pepper out, please? That's the only thing I forgot.
Get the salt and pepper. Yeah.
That's fine, but don't add the seasoning yet. That shit'll burn. I mean, you want it to cook until it's aromatic. You don't want it to cook.
A bit of salt. Oh, too much.
Oh, my. You'll be fine. You'll be fine by the time you put that rice in.
The oven. So I'm going to shove it in the oven for about a minute. My oven is on. What is it on?
I hope this bitch got a fire extinguisher close. God
my oven
damn.
is on 200.
I'm trying to read that note, but I can't read it.
Always on 200. But anyway, I'm going to put it in the oven for about a minute.
Chorizo?
And hopefully it should be okay.
I can't read that at all. I just like how.
Stir the chicken in. So. Then it said add salt and pepper.
But you already added too much salt.
The chicken is golden brown, so it's going in. And like I said, my oven is at 200, so it's going in for 5 minutes.
Okay,
200.
Hold on. So she put it in for a minute. I don't know. What did the minute do? Just cook the pepper?
Not a goddamn thing. And it's doing the same thing that 5 minutes at 200 is doing.
It looks like it cooked the chicken a little bit, but not nearly enough.
Hey,
there's a lot of juice in there.
Do it on the stovetop. Stop it. Stop throwing it in the oven.
Okay.
5 minutes. So, in goes the onion.
The onion probably should have been first. It takes longer than the peppers and everything else.
In goes the garlic.
So why is she using fresh onion and ball pepper,
Yes, you
but
can get
powdered garlic.
Powder form. I'd show you the jar, but I don't know where the hell it is.
Use real garlic. Even the pre-minced in the jar, that's better than the powder.
One of the seasonings that's for this.
Hopefully,
dish,
it's a Cajun seasoning.
I tried 3 times in the same place, and I could not get it. So I managed to get one. So it's got to make do with one.
Which reminds me.
The rice in it.
Let me know if you want my Cajun seasoning. I'll send it to you.
Me? Or anybody watching?
You or anybody. I don't give a shit. I'm not stingy. I'll share with everybody.
It's good. No worries.
Whistling.
I couldn't tell if that was you or her. Did she just say fuck? Woman, calm down.
It's okay. It'll be
It's
okay.
not that serious.
I do it too.
So put the
It stresses me out.
now.
Okay.
That's it. That's one.
Do you think that's a
You
cup?
don't need a full one, but it's gonna. Well, it needs to.
Well, we'll never know because you don't need a full one.
Because it's what the hell? Where? Oh right, that's probably why then. Right, 2.
So they came in the bags. I thought she put them in the bag.
And I'm not going to put all of this in because it doesn't need it. But
Because it
does
doesn't
want to put them
marry.
Does it need it?
Oh, I thought she said marry. It doesn't marry.
out. Well, I've put that too
Why is she
much
trying to
in
marry
there.
rice?
Too much
Raw
bottom.
rice.
So I'm going to.
All right, so we're going to assume that she's got 2.5 cups
Jesus,
of onion, or I mean of rice.
2 and 5/8.
And then it's
2 and
well
5/7 cup of rice.
Don't you?
Tommy yours in.
So chickwood stock, is that stock?
Yeah, but it's
Tomato? No, it's tomato juice.
Tomatoes and rice.
got.
So,
Okay. So, Jesus Christ. So, what the fuck, jambalaya? It was. I'm sitting there. I even fucking wrote a paper about it. It took after paella, and paella used saffron, but by the time they got here, the Acadians got here, saffron wasn't readily available. So they used tomatoes instead of saffron. So this isn't that far off. What
is saffron?
Saffron's a yellow spice. It's a flour that they grind down to yellow spice. Expensive AF, bro. It's stupid.
Is it good?
It's
What does it taste like? Its own kind of thing, or does it taste like something else?
yeah. It tastes like its own kind of thing. I want to say it's like a light licorice kind of flavor. But so where's the flour for the roux? And I'm echoing, but I think I'm hollering. So you're gonna have to. This bitch got me excited. But
Is it still echoing? Yeah, this week.
only when I holler. But there's no flour for no roux. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. The tomato sauce. Okay.
hello, Ziggy. You come to see what I'm cooking, darling.
Oh, she's cooking, darling.
Right, so that's the tomatoes done. Yeah. Oh, hold that. Mix that in a bit.
Just a little bit.
Ew, it looks disgusting.
Okay.
What's he got?
Did she say whisk it?
Let's just say, ooh, that looks disgusting.
But I thought you said whisk it in a bit.
Then
How do you whisk it with a spoon?
She didn't mix it.
Oh,
Season
okay.
with.
Get that
Then
corner.
it says.
Get that corner like that side.
I know. That just. More salt.
What got her? What got her laughing?
It's seasoned with salt and pepper. I was just laughing at the dog. I'm not laughing at anybody in particular. I'm laughing at the dog.
What did the dog do?
And then it says, add, oh ouch, chicken stock. Oh, it's going to be disgusting.
So
You got no faith.
So this looks like
A stew.
you put it. This looks like what comes in like one of those Hungry Man's or any of those frozen jambalaya, and then you fucking heat it up. That's what this looks like to me.
I think it looks worse. This looks atrocious.
Really?
This looks terrible. I mean,
This is a
What's-
piss take. This is a piss
that looks
take.
like minced meat or ground something floating around in there. I don't know what.
Can't see. Adding stock to
She-
tomato.
Where do we
She's
start?
gonna run out of
There's
room.
enough juice in it, but I'm not going to argue.
I'm not going to argue. Who the fuck am I?
I ain't even going to put it all in because there's no way it's going to all go in.
You gotta
Not with
So
that
I shall
attitude.
mix it. Now it does say
be careful.
on the well, it says it on one of them. It doesn't say the other one. It says cook it with a lid on it, which I shall do, and then it says take it out and have a look at it, and the juice should have reduced a bit. So that's probably why the rest of the oxos, the broth will need to go in. Right, as you can see, it hasn't reduced.
Okay, so I love her. She's fucking awesome.
Stop fucking with the oven. Leave it on the stove so you can see it and watch it and make.
So it reduced a
And
little.
you probably got a bigger pot. Yeah, it's going to reduce a little, but
This is great. I'm loving this.
Reduced in size.
hang on. How long did she keep it in the oven?
I don't think she said.
Tazo juice is gone.
If it's another 2
Guys.
minutes, that rice ain't done yet.
Oxos. The broth will need to go.
Oh, I got another one to show you.
Right, as you can see, it hasn't reduced in size. Tazo juice is gone.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think that might need to go back in. Oh, I don't know, quite a bit of juice. Right, so anyway, I'm going to put a scoop out.
What? It's not gumbo.
Them horrible tomatoes there.
Is she plating it? Is
She's
she
plating
plating?
Yes.
No.
She's plating that raw ass chicken looking
Now he's
gumbo
going to do
with
the
crunchy
taste
rice
Taste
in
it.
the bathroom.
It's hot.
Making the husband try it. Smart lady. Who are you?
Who you?
Bro, it's hot. Oh my god.
Yeah, spit it out. That'd have been great.
Hot.
Oh, damn.
Okay, he can't taste it ever again.
No, the taste buds are gone. What's the verdict?
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
Making
That's
me
what
ask
that's what a chef always wants to
You put a
hear.
big mouthful.
So how was it?
Yeah.
Not that
You
bad.
don't let it cool down before you make me try it, do you? Well then.
That's the same trouble with dog. I know.
Anyway, all nice mixture of flavors. So,
Very good. Well, at least if it were nice, as it were hot.
All right.
That is not a jambalaya. That's not how you make jambalaya.
You know
Y'all
what?
wanna-
But,
yeah.
but she tried her best.
She tried. But so also she's reading off a notebook paper and it's handwritten. And don't take that as a slam. That's love is what that is. Took the time to do that. But then she ripped it out of the binder. The only time you rip it out is if you're going to throw it out because that shit don't work. What's she going to do? What if her husband, her son, whoever that dude was, what if the family loved it? Well, fuck. Now it's burnt because it's on top of the stove and all wet and fingerprinted it.
Yeah, if it did catch on fire, what? She might not know it by heart. What the fuck is she gonna
She
do?
she did not know it by heart because she kept saying it said. And listen,
Linda.
Linda. You don't have to salt. You don't have to season it. Seasoning is salt and pepper. You add spices and then you season it. You don't have to keep seasoning it just because the recipe says to. Don't do that. You season the protein when you cook it, and then you season it a little bit again. But when she was talking about it reducing, do not put salt. Do not add salt until it's to the thickness that you want, because the more it reduces, the saltier it becomes.
So
that was gumbo.
So how did you feel watching it? I personally fucking loved it. I thought that was great. One, it's okay if you're watching. Okay, I want you to know this. I love the passion. Yeah, you weren't sure. You know, you said this shit looks disgusting. I get it. I've made that too. Not last night. My last night dinner was fucking amazeballs, but I've done it too. Okay? I love the, you know, I feel like I was there with you. I feel like we were in it together.
It was a team effort.
We gotta learn that rice cookers exist, and
completely unnecessary. But go ahead.
But you know, and you know, garlic cloves exist. I'm not saying you don't, but we should use those over the powder when you want the better garlic. I'm no chef. I loved it.
Stop baking your Cajun food that belongs in a Dutch oven or a cast iron skillet. Stop baking that shit. Prior to cooking a new recipe, look at pictures of what it's supposed to look like, because that did not look like a jambalaya. That looked like a gumbo with rice already in it.
That list said chorizo. I didn't see any chorizo.
I didn't either. Maybe that's why it was brown. Maybe she added it without us seeing it, because that looked like a ground beef or some other shit. It didn't look like just chicken. It looked like something else was in there. So maybe she added it.
Was ground beef. That's wrong.
Wrong. You sausage.
That is wrong.
Pork. You scrimp. Don't put ground beef.
Not beef.
Christ on sale. Don't you dare put that shit in your gumbo either. That's a totally different. That's something else.
All right. Well, Father, I hope you enjoyed that. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
And how do you think that man is going to feel when he watches this video and sees that the last thing you said prior to feeding it to him is, "Oh my God, that looks disgusting"? Don't say that shit. And if you think it looks like disgusting, you better taste it first. You always taste your shit before you give it to anybody else. Don't make that man a guinea pig. That poor man. Love you, Kay.
All right.
You did great.
Thank you, Kay, for the great video. That was awesome.
Entertainment. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I don't have any more topics for this week. Is there anything you wanted to talk about?
That was it. RoadHouse and the Rookie.
All right. This is going to be a short episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction to Kay's cooking. I fucking loved it. That was great. If you want to go back to some other Kay's cooking, we can. That'd be sick if we could get Kay to cook for us. Not like for us, but for us. Okay.
Any other video y'all want us to check out by anybody else? I'll make fun of anybody. I don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to understand like the copyright rules of YouTube. I feel as long as I give credit to the video, whoever's video we're watching, and if I say your name enough,
we ain't making money off of it.
That's true.
Shit.
We're not here to copyright. We are experiencing the video together.
We're not here to copyright. We're here to do it right.
And we're not here to take your views.
On the web for experiencing. Check it out.
We are here. We are not here to.
Hang on, what are we checking out?
The word experiencing.
How are we checking out the word experiencing?
That's just what
does
she
that
said.
even mean?
I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we're not here to mooch off of your followers or anything. We're just here to react to it.
You can keep them.
Yeah.
We don't even want them.
No, we want ours. We have our loyals.
Love you, Jesse.
All right. Love you,
Joseph.
Brett, Joseph, all of you, Jaden, everybody. Four people. All right.
All 4 of you.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Tune in next week for a new one. Always like, comment, just share, subscribe, and you'll see us.
English is hard.
In the next one, you might see, if you are watching this full episode, you're going to see that little part of Kay's cooking on YouTube as well. Go show that some love, even though you already saw it. Maybe you missed something. Maybe you blinked. Maybe you took your headphones out to, what's that? You missed what we said. So, show everything some love. Show the whole channel some love. Share it to your grandma. Share it to your kids. And, we'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, we're gonna do another fucking case cooking because that shit was fucking great.